Every day, we wake up, go to work, and secure a vocation. It is a universal human drive. We navigate our careers to maintain our families and achieve some measure of independence. But beneath that daily grind is a deeply ingrained assumption. We believe we are the absolute proprietors of the wealth and status we create. We act as if we are the ultimate owners of everything we touch. Even when we scale this up to the highest levels of global cooperation, this independent mindset falls short. Take the United Nations. It exists to engineer world peace independently, yet true global stability remains out of reach. The Vedic texts refer to this desperate pursuit of control as Maya, or illusion. Declaring our total independence doesn't make us free. It actually makes us entirely dependent on the harsh, uncontrollable laws of material nature. That constant modern hum of stress doesn't originate from the work itself. Our foundational anxiety comes directly from trying to own and control a world that does not actually belong to us. To understand this, the text offers a relatable analogy: the modern bank teller. Throughout a normal workday, a teller handles millions of dollars. They manage it, they count it, and organize it perfectly. The job was fine. Trouble begins the moment that teller thinks, "This is my money." The Sanskrit word for this misdirected desire is Kāma, meaning lust or sense satisfaction. By hoarding the fruits of our labor, humanity acts exactly like a corrupt bank teller. The solution offered to this problem is surprisingly practical. We don't have to quit our jobs, abandon our occupations, or run away to the woods to find peace. True spiritual liberation is keeping your hands in the physical world, but radically changing your consciousness about exactly who you are working for. The texts describe living entities as being part and parcel of the divine. Think of this human hand. If you sever a hand from a body, it loses its ability to experience pleasure or fulfill its purpose. It only finds equilibrium when it is actively connected to the whole. We can practically rebuild that connection right now. The method is to locate the seed of the divine, hidden inside the physical objects we are forced to interact with every single day. Take a simple, clear glass of water. When you take a drink, that pure, unmanufacturable taste that quenches your thirst should be recognized as a direct experience of God. Or look at sunlight. The text explains that the illumination we see from the sun and the moon is actually just a reflection of the Brahma Jyoti, the original spiritual effulgence shining from the divine sky. This sensory map covers all daily interactions: the sound vibrating in the ether, the heat radiating from a fire, and the earth's original fragrance are all physical manifestations of supreme energy. By actively anchoring your mind to these unavoidable daily physical sensations, you can construct a permanent 24-hour association with the divine without ever leaving your normal life. But if the divine is the pure taste of water, how do we account for the aggressive, messy aspects of human existence? Where do things like intense physical strength or raw sexual desire come from? The text takes a surprising stance here. It states that even immense power and sexual desire, Kāma, are direct manifestations of the supreme energy, provided they are devoid of selfish passion and align with religious principles. To resolve this paradox, the text uses an analogy about electricity. An electrical engineer pipes the exact same energy into a house to power a burning hot stove and a freezing cold refrigerator. To the living entities experiencing them, hot and cold seem like total opposites. But to the engineer at the power plant, there is no cold electricity or hot electricity. It is all just one pure, undifferentiated energy. The material world is not inherently evil or separate from God. Our suffering stems entirely from our conditioned, dualistic perception of it. Maintaining this continuous sensory awareness naturally dissolves the darkness of ignorance. It operates just like sunlight. Simply standing in it naturally banishes shadows and cures disease. So what is the ultimate barrier preventing this awareness? It is our stubborn reliance on our own limited human intellect to understand the infinite. Think of a frog living at the bottom of a tiny well. A friend comes along to describe the vastness of the Atlantic Ocean. The frog can only estimate its size based on his surroundings. He asks, "Is it twice as big as this well? 10 times as big?" Because our human faculties and experiences are finite, trying to logic our way to the supreme truth is just as absurd as that frog. Relying on scientific and mental speculation to understand the absolute is a complete waste of time. The final, necessary solution is Shravanam, or submissive hearing. True knowledge must be absorbed from realized sources and scriptures, rather than deduced through our own flawed mental calculations. Ultimate freedom and peace will never be achieved by conquering the material universe or trying to escape it. We find it the moment we surrender our illusion of control and finally see the ultimate proprietor hidden within every single atom.